Hello, how you doing today? My name is Davion Baker and I am the OBSS coordinator. And today I will be going over your online academic advising session for all my first year students. Look, it's your first year. There's a lot of information we got to go over today. Some of this information may be something you've heard, but please be sure to make sure you're taking notes because there will be a quiz at the end of this video. So be sure to be paying attention, all right? I'll be right back. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you in just a few.
Hello, how you guys doing today? My name is Davion Baker. I'm the coordinator of the Office of Black Student Success, and I'm going to be your presenter for today's first year spring semester academic advising session. By completing this advising session, this will complete your EOP and OBSS requirement. Please be sure to follow up with your special programs to see if this also counts for their requirements as well. I got a lot of information to go over today, so I don't want to take too much of your time. Please make sure you're taking good notes because there will be a quiz at the end of this presentation. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Second semester mandatory advising. All second semester freshmen are required to receive academic advising before being able to register for your fall courses. Declared majors, please be sure to follow up with your college major advising centers. Check Canvas for location. Undeclared majors, EOP will clear your hold after you attend the academic advising session. So if you are undeclared and you do not have a major by attending this or participating in this academic advising session, you will be able to get your second semester advising hold removed. Now, if you are declared majors, you want to be sure to follow up with your major department to set up an appointment to get this taken care of as soon as possible. Please do not wait till the last minute because that will hurt you in regards to registering for classes when you're able to do so. Okay? E-portfolio requirements. All right. For all my freshmen, first year students, make sure you submit the following: 1 GE assignment for each GE area. You will not submit an assignment for area B3 or for the third course you take in area C1 or C2. Three reflections also, 2 from lower division and 1 from upper division GE. So these are also requirements that you must complete at your time here at Fresno State. So every semester, every year you want to make sure you know taking care of your business, and you make sure you're completing assignments that you need to complete for your e-portfolio. If I'm not mistaken, e-portfolio will have specific assignments, and your professor will give you specific assignments that needs to be placed in your e-portfolio. In regards to your reflection, you want to make sure you follow up with the reflection and writing the 2 lower division reflections about your experience and things like that, and also about the upper division experience as well. And if you have more information, please feel free to contact us so we can give you more information regarding e-portfolio, as this is still a new thing and a lot of people are a little bit unfamiliar with how to complete certain things, but we're here to help. Okay, just a little bit overview or review I should say of general education. As we already know, there are 3 areas: foundation, breadth, and integration. Okay, certain majors have modified requirements such as liberal studies, pre-business, pre-nursing, pre-social work, pre-child development, and engineering. Lower division courses are numbered from 1 through 99. Select 1 course from each of the 13 areas in foundation and breadth. Make sure you're checking prerequisites because you cannot register for specific general ed classes without completing your prerequisite classes. And also another thing to note is that certain majors allow you to double count lower division courses, okay, like Crim 50. If you're a Crim major and you take Crim 50, that will count for both of your major responsibility and for your B4 responsibility. So things like that, you want to check in with your major to see what classes can you use to double count as well. Okay, as you progress through your 1 through 99 and you're approaching to 51, close to 60 units, you will be able to start applying for your upper division courses, which is area IB, IC, and ID. And these courses are numbered from 100 to 199. And like I said earlier, these are for students who are approaching 60 units, or you have 60 units or more. You can select one course from each of these representatives. And you know that for taking upper division courses, you have to have your prerequisites and the complete area completed. All right. For more information about this, again, this is just a review. Feel free to contact us or email your representative department or program to get further information about understanding general education. So going a little bit more in depth about the foundation courses, you have area A, which is your oral communication, your COM3s, COM7s, COM8, your written communication, which is your English 5B or English 5A, or the 5B or the English 10, I should say, your critical thinking classes, and your math. Okay, you must complete this area with a C or better. Anything below that will not count, and you have to not double count, but you have to retake the course. Okay, so no D's or fails, just C's or better. Okay, guys, simple as that. The breadth courses are your area B, which is your science courses, and your arts and humanities, which is your dramas, your language. Area D is your social political courses and economic courses, which is your history, poli-sci, econ. Area E is your life understanding and development, self-development courses, which is your University 1, recreational class, Rec 80, I should say, public health, and so forth. Okay. Common AP courses. Make sure if you've taken any AP courses and you wanted to see if some of those courses are equivalent and you got the credit for those courses, please be sure to follow up with one of your advisors to check in with that information, so we can make sure if you do got credit, you don't have to retake a class or anything like that. D grades are sufficient unless also being used towards the major class. So if there are major courses, you cannot get a D or better in the major courses, but for GE, a D or better is acceptable or sufficient, I should say, for AP classes that are English literature, English language, U.S. history, calculus, Spanish, and psychology. For the integrational courses, these are all your upper division. As we say, you have to be approaching 60 or have 60 units or more. And these are the physical universe, the IBs, the IC, and the ID. Oh, and another thing too, I know I don't see it on here, but some courses also can be double counted, like your W courses, the Anthropology 116W. You can count for your upper division writing requirement and for area ID as well. So if you see courses like that on the general ed that allows you to double count, that's another opportunity for you to kill two birds with one stone. So undeclared, a little bit about undeclared policies. You must declare a major by the time you earn 60 units, okay? I know this is your first year and you're still trying to get things together, but as you start getting closer and progressing towards graduation, you need to decide on a major. And plus, deciding on a major helps you stay committed on working towards graduation and getting your degree. So you want to make sure you are, by the time you get 60 units, you have a major ready to go. And you can connect with the Career Development Center to identify specific majors or careers you're thinking about going into. If undeclared at 60 units, a hold will be placed on your registration until you declare a major. So again, it's not the university trying to punish you guys. We just want to make sure you get on the right track sooner than later, okay? Because the more you know what you want to do, the more likely you're likely to finish and graduate. And be sure to meet with your counselor or advisor well in advance of this event. If you know you're approaching 60 units or you're about to have 60 units and you still don't have a major, talk to somebody. Like I said, the Career Development Center is a great resource for you to utilize to get the help you need to find the right major for you. 5 ways to explore your major. So like we said, reviewing the general catalog, Let me see if I can click on the catalog. When you review the catalog is a great opportunity for you to identify specific majors, specific things you're thinking about minor in, certificates. You can look at the different majors, and it's pretty cool. Like, say if you wanted to be an art major, you go into the art major and you'll look at the department chair. They tell you where is it located, what type of degrees they're offered, and also the requirements, the courses, the faculty, your roadmap, all those things. And then even a neat thing, careers. It give you an identifier what you can earn and things like that. So this is a great tool you can use to help you find a major. Like we talked about before, visiting Career Development Center, right? In Thomas 103, you want to connect with somebody. They have different assessments to help you find a major. And it's pretty cool. They make it fun, they make it entertaining and exciting to help finding a major. So this is a great opportunity and another resource you can use. You want to meet with your major advisors. So the different advising centers, if you don't know where there are, the College in Arts and Humanities, the Speech Arts 156, Craig School of Business and Peter Building 185, Health and Immunity Services, McLean Hall 194, Jordan College is also in the Ag Science 110, Crimin Education Advising Student Center, Education 100, Laos College of Engineering and Engineering 383, College of Science Math, Science 136, Science 1 Building, correction, and then College of Social Science and McKeeFix, or it's a weird name, but 203A. Okay, so make sure you connect with your major advisor to help you find and identify a specific major or career you want to go into. And then you can volunteer work, shadow interns, and then meet with your EOP counselor or your program counselors to go over some possible ideas you're thinking about majoring and going into. Okay, we want to help you find your career, because again, the more you know and the more certain you are about a career, the more likely you are to persist and graduate. The study shows it, data shows it, so you want to know it earlier than later. Okay, declaring a major, if you have to declare a major and you haven't declared one, you want to download a change of major form that you have to print out, and the form allows you to select a major. What you do is you put your major on there. If you don't have a major, you just put a new major on there and you turn it in to the Joel building and the Records and Administration Department, and then they can go over specifics with you in regards to anything else they need. But that's pretty much it. You turn it in and you complete that, turn it into the window, and you want to meet with the major department that you're trying to declare, so they at least know and they can make sure they're aware of those things as well. And you can get a roadmap as well too, and that helps. You want to meet with them, and then you turn it in and they put it in the system, and then booyah, you have a major. And you have your journey and your career ahead of you. Terms and policies you should know. Grade substitutions and repeating of courses. Students can repeat up to 28 units of undergrad coursework at Fresno State. Can only repeat classes with grades of D's and fails, WUs and ICs. You get 16 units from grade forgiveness. Those are the grades that substitute. And you get 12 units of grade average, where they average out the grades that you take, or the two grades that you take. Okay, so again, if you do happen to fail a class, be mindful of the classes you choose to retake, because you don't want to take a lot of G classes that you didn't pass, especially if you get into your major and you got harder courses in your major, and you need to utilize these and hold on to these just in case. You always want to have these for just in case, and for just extra measures to make sure if you do make a mistake, or you had a bad semester, or something happened that's out of your control, you can utilize some of these things to help you get back on track. Okay, and it's just a little bit more in depth. Like I was saying, grade substitution by repetition of courses. New grades replace original grades for 16 units of the grade forgiveness. That's what I said. You got 16 units to forgive and then 12 units to repeat or grade average. Courses taken at and failed at Fresno State must be retaken at Fresno State for a grade substitution. So going to a community college will not allow you to retake the class. You want to make sure if you want the substitution credit, take the class here. Like I said, be mindful of the classes you're retaking. Choose wisely. If you was having to fail a class, be sure to think about, the possibility of retaking it or just maybe holding it off until later, okay? Because sometimes major classes are much more important to retake than GE. All right. Grade substitutions are automatically posted at the end of each semester. No paperwork is necessary. And the third attempt, if you happen to fail a class twice, you have to file a third attempt approval form, which has to be signed by the department chair. And you have to pass that class. If you happen to fail that class, then you have to figure out another class you have to take. So let's just hope we don't get to that measure, okay, or get to that point. I should. Drop and withdraw policy before instructions up to the 19th day individual courses. The first 15 days of instruction, no form or signatures are required. Through the 16th and 19th day of instruction, forms and signatures from instructors and chair departments are required. Complete withdrawal forms are required. No signatures needed from instructors / department. Chair must obtain signatures from financial aid and EOP. No W recorded on the transcripts if you drop before the 19th day of instruction. If you drop after that, it has to be a serious or compelling reason. It has to be something crazy out of there, like death or just something traumatic that's caused you to not be on your A game as far as like academically per se. So, and then you have to get it signed by the department chair and I believe financial aid and EOP as well. And so, the instructor has to sign it. It just as well too. And a W will be recorded on your transcripts. Okay. And for more information, if you need more information on these things, be sure to come in and talk to us. We're here to help. I know it's a lot of information and it's over a short period of time, so you can rewatch the video, come in and talk to us, whatever you want to do to make sure you're getting the proper information, okay? Last 3 weeks of instruction, drop and withdrawal will not be permitted except due to circumstances clearly beyond the student's control, and the assignments of the incomplete grade is not practical. Like I said, it has to be a serious or compelling reason. Okay, forms are required. The instructor is in the department chair must sign it. Undergrad and / graduate dean signature is required. Documentation is required, and a W will be recorded on your transcripts. Complete withdrawal forms are required, and so forth and so forth. If you're thinking about withdrawing from a class, and you get up to 18 units of this. So there's a lot of ways to help prevent you from falling behind, and there's a lot of options just in case you do fall behind. If there's compelling reasons, we're here to work with you. We're not here to help you not succeed. We're here to help you to succeed, okay? So if you need assistance with things like this, please be sure to contact us and come talk to us. We're here to help. We want to make sure you're getting the proper information. And we want to make sure if you're in trouble or you're going through some things, come in and talk to us early rather than later. Don't wait to the last minute, because we want to be able to do more instead of less, okay? Moving on. A little bit of the student level chart, as you know. 1 to 29 is freshman, 30 to 59 is sophomore, juniors are 60 to 89, seniors are 90 plus and above. Good standing for all is 2.0 unless you're in a post-baccalaureate program. Like graduate students, it's a 3.0. Disqualification range is between 1.49 and below for a freshman, 1.69 for the sophomores, 1.84, and it's based off your units, okay? Based off your units, and anything between that is a probation area, which is the probe ones. This is that you're not No, let me get that right. This is when either you're on probate, you're on disqualification, readmitted, and they put you on probe 1, so you got to get within a certain GPA. If you're on probe 1, that means you're in a GPA that falls in between a 2.0 and the disqualification range. And I know it gets a little bit confusing, so be sure to come in and talk to us if you need assistance understanding this chart a little bit more. But just remember, a 2.0 or higher is where you want to be. Nothing below a 2.0. So strive for everything above a 2.0, okay? Stop out policies, academic standards for probation, GPA and probation range per student level chart. So you are eligible to stop out at any time during the semester if you just have if you're only in probation range. Anything in probation disqualification range, which is a probe 1, GPA and disqualification range per student level, must drop out classes by the 10th day of instruction. So if you are a probe 1, you gotta drop out before the 10th day, or at least on the 10th day. If that was the case, be sure to do it before. If you are on probation, you can drop out or stop out at any time of the semester. Okay, readmitted on probation, ineligible for a stop out while on this standing. So so if you was readmitted and you're on probation, then you're not eligible for a stop out. I hope that makes sense. I know it gets confusing, but again, we're here to help. Just be sure to come in and contact us, and we'll be able to go over these things more clearer if you need some clarifications. Just a few reminders before we wrap up. You want to complete your EOP requirements, or your program requirements, I should say. Make sure you're meeting with your counselors, your peer mentors, and you're doing your academic workshops. Attend your academic advising sessions per semester, and utilize our EOP. Utilize your EOP Canvas if you are an EOP student, or potential Blackboards if you are part of other programs such as OBSS, Renaissance Scholars, or Dream Success Center. But yeah, and I think that should be it. You know, the end of the year event is Wednesday, May 1st, 2 to 4 p.m. In the Ag East Lawn area next to the Satellite Student Union. We're going to have prizes, games, and food, and everything's going to be free. So be sure to stop by. Continue the great work. We're proud of you. I know it seems like it's been a crazy semester, but it's almost over. Keep up the great work. We look forward to working with you and seeing you soon. We love you. And then that's going to be my time. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, via email, or come in to Drell224 to come meet with an advisor. All right, we're here to help. We want to make sure we're helping you get on the right track. All right, and without further ado, that will end my presentation. Y'all take care. It's been great. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your online webinar. Be sure to make sure you take care of that quiz. You took some amazing notes. And if you have any questions, feel free to set up an appointment with your EOP or your OBSS advisor, or even Dream Success or Renaissance Scholars if you're watching this video as well. Set an appointment up with your major advisor as well. Be sure you know what classes you're going to take, because you know that is critical. Having an amazing wish list and a plan B will help you be successful here at Fresno State. Well, that's my time, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you got any questions, you know where to find us. Joel224. All right, have a great day. I'll see you soon.